Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. My name is Saeeda Kamal and I lead the ACCA Foundation Diploma program at Vertex Learning Solutions, a globally recognized institute for ACCA studies. Today our session is quite simple. We want to give you a clear idea about the ACCA Foundation Diploma qualification, right? And I know many students from different backgrounds and they wonder when can I start ACCA? Or do I need to finish graduation first? So these kind of questions often students ask us. So our main focus today is to give you a complete guide on the ACCA Foundation Diploma, what it means, where it can take you, and the minimum qualification a student needs to join this diploma program and eventually move on to the ACCA qualification. And I'll be discussing a variety of things to give you an idea, we are going to discuss the foundation diploma syllabus, the exam pattern, and everything else you need to know about this qualification. So before we begin, I would kindly request everyone to keep your microphone on mute while I'm speaking. But don't worry about it. We'll be having a question answer session at the end of this webinar, and I'll take your questions and try to answer all of them. So let's get started. So today's session highlights Introduction to ACCA Foundation Diploma, syllabus and exam format, experts insights and tips for success, right? So here comes the very first thing that you need to know. Introduction to ACCA Foundation Diploma. So what is the ACCA Foundation Diploma? A globally recognized entry-level qualification in accounting, designed for beginners with little or no background in accounting. Yes, exactly. You know that there are many students who want to do ACCA. They have heard, maybe they have seen one of their relatives or one of their friends. They are doing ACCA. And what is ACCA actually? ACCA, it is a globally recognized qualification, and it is recognized almost 180 countries around the globe, and there are thousands of students in the world who are doing ACCA, and there are many ACCA who have completed their qualification and they are doing work in so many companies and in big four companies, and like they are just doing their businesses, and they have become some of them have become the auditors, some are sitting on the CEO post. And what is actually ACCA is actually, you can say that you might have heard about the CA. CA stands for Chartered Accountant, right? So, like CA is a qualification, and it is, you can say, a local kind of qualification, a local, and it is really worth it if you want to become a CA. And locally, if you want to pursue any kind of degree, and you want to become a chartered accountant, so you can just go for CA. But ACCA, there is another age for ACCA, that ACCA says that why you want to become CA? Why not ACCA? If you become ACCA, obviously it is recognized globally, it is accepted globally. Like I just tell you one thing, like students from medical background, if they complete MBBS degree and they become doctors, so what happens that if they move to abroad to any other country, so what happens that uh, in some countries, and think about the Pakistan, if a person becomes a MBBS and they want to go to abroad, and like US, they move to US, so they say that MBBS degree is not enough to become a doctor in US. They don't recognize it as it is recognized in Pakistan. So they say that there are additional papers and this and that you have to give. There are exams you have to pass, and some of the things that they say that we don't accept you as a doctor. See, but if you see here in Pakistan, or we can say in India or any other like Afghanistan, so becoming MBBS, a kind of thing that people dream to become a doctor, and just they want to get the MBBS degree. So, but when they move to abroad, so they say that no, we don't recognize this MBBS. So same kind of things, it can happen. It doesn't mean that if you are doing a CA, a local program which your country offers for chartered accountancy program, it doesn't mean that it would not be recognized as it is rejected. The MBBS degree is rejected. But I was telling you that ACC is kind of if you want to become a chartered accountant and you don't know that you are living in your country, if, who knows? You know that a global situation, we don't know that what's happening in our countries. Sometimes there are something that you are not clear that is it a good idea to live in this country throughout your life? Obviously. So why don't you pursue a degree a qualification like which is accepted, which will not only save your time, but it will be accepted throughout the globe, right? So ACCA is something that you want to become a chartered accountant. Obviously, people go for ACCA. But here, what happens, like it is a, as I have written, that foundation diploma, what is ACCA foundation diploma? A globally recognized entry level qualification. It means that obviously it is a very prestigious qualification and you want to become a chartered accountant. So just a minute, if you want to become a chartered accountant, so you know that okay, some of you have heard that okay, BBA is something or uh, BS accounting you are doing locally in your country, or some of you are just thinking about okay, you wanna become you wanna complete BCom degree, right? So and you say at least must be you must complete your graduation, then you can enter in this prestigious qualification, right? Obviously, the name is itself is telling you it is a prestigious qualification. So they think that first they complete their high school, like they will complete their matric or O levels, whatever. Then they will go for intermediate, and then they would complete their graduation. They would spend 4 more years here, right? This is actually a kind of misconception. Many people think like that. Okay, you want to become ECC. Okay, first you have completed your matric or O level or maybe inter. Okay, so don't think about the ECCA. First complete this, and then you can just ask someone after 3 to 4 years that okay, now I want to become a chartered accountant. Right? So things are not like that. I'm going to tell you what. So designed for beginners with little or no background in accounting. Exactly. The foundation diploma is designed for people who have no background knowledge. Even they do not have, if you don't have any background knowledge, you don't know ABC of accounting. Maybe in your school life, you have studied about chemistry, biophysics, some of the ideas you know about these science subjects. But your school never taught you about accounting, and so you are thinking, okay, so maybe I want to become a chartered accountant, I want to become ACCA. So first of all, I need to just maybe do BBA or maybe BComs, kind of like a kind of graduation. Then I can move. ACCA would say, okay, you must know something about it. You must have some background accounting knowledge. Then you can join. No, but foundation diploma is saying no. Exactly, you don't need to have any accounting background. Still, you can start ACCA. So entry route eligibility. Student can start after matric, O levels, intermediate. As I have already told you that you can start. You don't need to just spend 4 more years for graduation. It is saving you your heirs. I'm telling you, 4 more years. You know, let me write. My pen is not working. So, like you want to complete your graduation at least 4 more years. So it says no, no need to spend, right? No need for a graduation degree. Exactly. Like you have completed your matric, O levels, or intermediate, and then you can start doing what ACC says that in ACC there are 13 papers, right? There are 13 papers of ACCA. ACCA is actually that you want to do ACCA or ACC. There previously there was a time a few years back that ACCA could be done only after completing your graduation. But now ACCA says no need to complete your graduation. Okay, somebody is asking you to do ACCA, or maybe it is your own wish. Your parents want you, and maybe you have decided you have some interest in accounting, and you want to just do this. So no need to spend like after matric or levels, like no need to spend 2 more years on maybe intermediate, and then 4 more for graduation. Right after your matric, O levels or intermediate, you can start ACC. But they say that there is a thing that first you need to complete your foundation. Foundation level, we can say it that there are how many papers? They say that there are 7 papers. 7 papers you need to pass. Okay, and then you can enter in this qualification. And actually when you are doing foundation level and you start doing this and you want to register to ACCA, so you need to register ACCA. You will be called an ACCA student, ACCA foundation student you would be called. And there would be 7 papers you need to pass, so you can just enter into the ACCA qualification. You must be thinking, okay, 7 papers are this and then 13 this. No, simply what you are supposed to do, that these 7 papers, I can just say that 4 plus 3. So this way we can say this is the thing. It doesn't mean that 7 this and 13 this, so 20 papers you need to pass. No, this is not the stuff. What you're supposed to do, 7 papers, when you complete these 7 papers, so three papers are the same with the knowledge level of ACCA. So as you complete your foundation levels, 3 papers are already exempted. So instead of 13 papers, only 10 papers you are supposed to give, right? So 7 papers you pass, and you can just be qualified as an like ACCA Foundation Diploma. You can just get this diploma from ACCA, and if you want to pursue the qualification, the complete qualification, you can continue. But still, if you want to just quit this because of any reasons, or maybe you want, like I just tell you, maybe a medical student who have a thirst for knowledge, like who want to do so many things in his life. Maybe some of the IT he wants to do some kind of diploma in system management throughout the IT. And maybe he thinks that for his job he needs some kind of accounting knowledge as well. Like he want to avail a variety of we can say that uh, he want to pursue a variety of education. Mainly he's a MBBS doctor. So ACC doesn't say that anything that only accountant students are allowed to do this. Obviously, IT background, from IT, if you're saying like a diploma in system management, if I'm saying, so anybody can do it. So this way as well, if you don't want to pursue the complete qualification, only a basic knowledge you want to know. So obviously for accounting knowledge you're gonna get, and which could be recognized globally, not an accounting, a kind of local diploma you are just pursuing. So why not? You can just go for AFD, ACCA Foundation Diploma, right? You can just pursue this. And if you think that you are really well in it, so why not? AFD can be completed in 1 or in a 1.5 year. It can easily completed like AFD, and then ACCA can be completed in 2.5 year. You see, so this is the thing. So ACCA welcomes everyone, that from any background you can come, whether you have passed your matric, inter, O level, if you have just completed your graduation or whatever, or maybe you are in an MBBS doctor. Doesn't mean you can just do this. Anyway, so key benefits: builds a strong foundation in accounting and business. And exactly, you want to do ACCA Foundation Diploma. So, what you are going to learn? You would have a strong foundation after completing the ACCA Foundation Diploma. You would have a strong foundation in accounting and business. You can start your own business. You can just, I'm going to just say, tell you that there are some opportunities, like job opportunities you can avail, provides direct entry into the ACC qualification. Exactly. If you like from your early age want to start, ACCA, you don't want to spend any more time in your college or university, ACCA welcomes you. Just complete your ACCA Foundation Diploma, spend 1.5 years, pass 7 papers, and then you can enter in ACCA qualification. 3 papers are exempted, and only 10 papers would be remaining. Okay. Flexible exam structure, attempt any time on demand. This is the best thing about ACCA, a very flexible qualification. I don't think so that this kind of flexibility any other qualification can provide you. You know that ACCA papers actually, like simply after graduation, when you do the 13 papers or 10 papers, it depends about your degree. That if you have just done BBA, so or BS accounting, so I think the skill all papers would be exempted. Only P level you need to pass. But I shall tell you one thing that ACC papers, ACC main ACC papers, not foundations, can be given. You know there are exam sessions, sessions, right? And they are the like we can say March, then April, sorry, March, June, then September, and December attempt. These are the things. The ACC papers, like 4 times in a year on quarterly basis. These are the exam sessions that you can appear in ACC papers, right? But foundation diploma papers, these are the on-demand papers, so they can be attempted anytime in the year, right? It means that if you think that you want to start ACCA now, ACCA Foundation Diploma papers want to give, so maybe a student who wants to appear in December, they can just contact the computer-based exam centers that I want to just appear in exam. So they would say, okay, I'm giving. They can just maybe there are like institute one. They would say that we have the dates for 5 December, 5 or maybe 13 and 22. These are the available dates. Institute view can tell you that, or we can say that exam center would be the best word here. Exam center. Two would say that the available dates are 8, 17, and 27. These are the available dates. So it is so much flexible. The ACCA gives you so much flexibility that you can just decide your date on your own. Isn't it amazing? That no other qualification would give you this kind of, you can say, freedom. And you can just simply book your paper. You say, okay, today is maybe 16th of November, and these are the December dates. You choose, okay, I want to appear on 17th. That would be, I would have enough revision time. I have just studied. So 1 month, maybe after 1 month, I want to give this. It depends. If you are very good at your paper and you think that you are surely going to get a very good score, so maybe you can choose a date this date. See, so this kind of flexibility only ACC gives you. Anytime in the year you can attempt and go in just and I'm going to just discuss the exam pattern in quite detail later on. So career perspectives. Junior, you can be if you complete your ACCA Foundation Diploma, you can start doing your work work in any firm as a junior or trainee accountant. It could be a school, a firm, or whatever. There are big four companies as well. You can even apply them as a trainee accountant. They can consider you if you have just passed your papers in a very good schools. They can even consider the trainee, like foundation diploma students as a trainee accountant. Account assistant, you can become finance trainee. You can become. You can also become and bank and audit supports, or you can just have actually get a uh, offer, and you can get a job in banks as well for support roles. Uh, and obviously, above all, smooth progress towards ACC, full ACCA membership. Obviously, like why most of the students do ACCA Foundation Diploma, not just they want to do a job. They know that why they would like, obviously, there would be some steps. First, Foundation Diploma, because they have not completed their graduation yet. You can see like that. I can just tell you one thing. Like, obviously, ACC says that you want to become ACC, first foundation knowledge level, okay, and then there would be a skill level. There would be three levels for ACCA skill level, and they say that then P level, the professional level. So mainly we can say there are three levels: one, two, and three. But ACCA just said that one more step case, like one more step is here. They say like this one is for when students have completed their graduation. For those who have not completed graduation, they have just completed their metric inter O level, they can start this like foundation level. They have just introduced, ACC has introduced, right? So obviously, those who are just doing this, many enter. 90% of students, they want to do this ACC Foundation Diploma just because they want to save their college years or university years that they want to complete their graduation. They say, okay, this is a globally recognized qualification. Why to complete other things? Why not to just when LCC is saying they don't need to, no need to waste your time, can think about after matric. If a student needs to spend almost 6 more years to complete the graduation, and then ACC would say that okay, you have completed maybe in accounting, you have done the BS accounting or maybe BBA. So there are four additional, like four papers, not additional, four papers, and all papers are exempted. Four papers you need to pass, right? So what you did, see metric, try to understand that how much time will it save you. Like you are completing the inter, maybe then you are graduation degree. So you 10th, after 10th, like 2 more years you are spending here, right? And four more years. So kind of 6 years. Okay. And but if after matric you do the AFD, which will on you can see that, and then ACCA, or we can say that why not 2 years, right? Two or maybe 2.5, depends. So obviously that you are saving a lot of your time after like 6 years, like right after matric, you are just completing this. Like how many years? Maybe 3 and a 3.5 year you need to study, right? And you can become ACCA after matric. Three, 3 to 4 years. Okay, let me say 3 to 4 years. 3 to 4 years, and you are just becoming an ACCA. Isn't it amazing that you have ACCA is saving you a lot of time. When they have introduced this foundation diploma, it is a kind of, you can say, a very brilliant step taken by ACCA, that they are saving your time. So why to come like do these? Or maybe a student who have just completed inter, he didn't know about this, that he could have started, or maybe he just pursue, he didn't know that he would going to be enter into the accounting, he's going to pursue accounting degree. He thought that maybe engineering is would be best for me, or we can say that uh, medical degree would be medical. You want to become a doctor. He wanted to become a doctor. But after some times, he thought, okay, this is not my cup of tea. I don't want to become an engineer. So obviously, many students take reverse their decision after matric. They can say after intermediate, they don't want to pursue that engineering or medical qualification anymore. So they can still enter. and they can save their time, right? So here comes the question. So I was just saying that many students just do this because they want to do ECCA, and so they ACCA welcome them, and it is recommended that you must complete your skill level, then you can pursue a job. But if you have because of some financial reasons, you want to just right after your diploma program, you want to look for a job. Still, you can just go and get a job in different departments, as I have mentioned, as a junior accountant or maybe a bank and audit support role. Anything like you can just in different organizations, maybe it could be a school, university, or maybe a bank, right? Or you can also start your own business as you pursue this qualification. So you would know that there would be a treasure of knowledge you are going to get. And some people think that accounting is kind of boring subject, but I would say definitely not. If you are just when you start doing the first paper, you would come to know there is a kind of a lot of practical knowledge regarding business you are going to get, and you would be quite amazed. I just tell you. Okay, so can I start ACC before graduation? Of course, through the foundation diploma route. I have already told you. No age limit. Start after matric, intermediate, or levels. So, exactly. No age limit. I'm gonna say something about the age limit. Actually, no age limit means that no age limit, right? It doesn't mean that if we are just discussing today about the foundation diploma, so my focus is only for those who have completed intermediate recently or matric recently or O levels. No, like ACC say that you must at least have this, like at least have matric mark sheet or intermediate or O level certificate. Obviously, you need to know, like show your documents, some kind of that at least you have studied in a school or in a college, something that you have already studied. So ACC say that okay, you can start, but it doesn't mean that recently you have completed. Like for suppose that if there is a housewife who have just who completed intermediate and then she got married after 10 years, or maybe she's willing that okay, maybe 5 years or 10 years ago I've completed my intermediate, and I used to be a very good student, and now I want to pursue a qualification who is which is worth doing. So ACC say, and as I have told you already, that you don't need to have any accounting background. No accounting, with zero accounting knowledge, you can start. So ACC say that no age limit, so even she can start if she's above 30, or maybe a person who is doing a job and or doing a business at the age of 45. He thinks that he wants to do something like he wants to study business and accounting. ACC say welcome. I welcome you. So this is the thing. So there is no age limit, right? So qualification path, we have discussed this before graduation. We have to complete. So ACC you wanna enter in ACC for professional qualification. So first of all, ACC say you can, but before opening this door, please come and open this door, and then pass 7 papers. Then you can enter. When you pass 7 papers, I'll give you a gift. What kind of gift is that? It says that, okay, there are 3 plus 10, 13 papers you had to pass. But as you have completed and brought this foundation diploma certificate, I tell you that these 3 papers are exempted. Because you had this, whatever you had to just study here, you have already studied in this foundation diploma. Only 10 papers, right? So in total, foundation students need to pass 17 papers. So here I'm gonna talk about what the exam papers. These are the name of the papers that you are supposed to pass. And first is FA1, recording financial transaction, MA1, management for information, FA2, maintaining financial records, MA2, managing cost and finance, FPT, business and technology, FMA, management accounting, FFA, financial accounting. Actually, it's written here. The actually we know that in ACCA, when you do the 13 papers and 3 papers are exempted, these are exactly the same papers. That's why I have written them in brackets. So when you complete FPT in foundation, the paper is called FPT. The same book, same exam patterns, everything is same. Just the name is different, FPT, but it is actually F1 in ACCA. So that's why when you pass FBT, F1 is already exempted, automatically exempted, right? This, when you pass this, so F2, you don't need to pass F2 because these are the same papers. Exactly. Only their ACC gives them a different name. F stands for foundation, right? Anyway, so maybe there are some students who have joined us today who do not actually have anything about they don't know anything about these papers. So I'm going to write here accounting. You can just divide the word account like the term accounting, and it is in financial accounting could be the financial accounting and the management accounting, right? Okay. So, 3 papers of financial accounting and 3 papers of management accounting. Financial accounting, you are supposed to study what? Let's see. Foundation accounting papers FA1, they are linked. When you pass, the advanced level of FA1 is FA2. More accounting, financial accounting knowledge you are going to gain. And the third paper of financial accounting would be this FFA. Okay. So, in financial accounting, what you are supposed to study? You're supposed to study that how to record the financial transactions. There would be obviously the transactions, and you start any business, you start maybe selling something. So you are selling something. You have maybe if I talk about the sales transactions, you sold mobile phones. You sold 10 like 10 customers came to you and you sold what? The mobile phones. So how many transactions were held today regarding the selling transactions? 10 selling transactions because you sold them on cash or maybe on credit. Obviously, you have a if you are you have a retail shop, so obviously you are going to work on cash. So would be the cash transaction or credit transactions, like these kind of things you are going to study in financial accounting on daily basis when you are doing business, when how to deal with the money, and you are how to contact with your suppliers, like supplier is just delivering the goods to your warehouse, and then you are just going to sell something, and you are just collecting you are just talking to your customers, you are these are the things like all the monetary terms, the financial transactions which is going to be held in business, and then you are just going to make reports. This is going to be studied in where? In these 3 papers, in financial accounting papers. Okay, so record your transactions, how to record, how to summarize your transactions. Obviously, there would be a obviously there would be a boss. Okay, and there would be some more people working in his business, his managers, and then there would be other employees as well. There would be a hierarchy, right? So some of the people we can say that people who are just dealing the customers on daily basis. They have more like a day-to-day information they have, and then they would have a kind of selective data, and then like we can say that they are dealing with the daily business transactions. They're recording, they're selling, and this and that. And there are the people who are just senior above them. They will say that they are going to summarize the transactions, and the owner would need a report that what happened today, what happened in that month, particular month, or what happened in how much did we like earn in this year. So the report, he wants a report. So they are going to report, they are going to give the data to the senior managers, and the senior managers are going to give data to him in a report form. There would be a lot of data that they are recording, and then they are like you are going to study that there would be some kind of reports, the cash flow statements, the income statements, the balance sheet, and so these kind of things that you are going to study in financial accounting papers. Then there would be another thing that I told you, what the management accounting. The management accounting would talk about the internal information about the business. Financial accounting is all about the external stuff, but for internal stuff, then internal information we are going to discuss internally. There are some, so these three papers, the MA1 management information, then managing cost and finance, and management accounting is FMS. Like there are certain, we can say that decisions that is company needs to make. They need to plan because management accounting, it is a very crucial role in the success of the business. They are the planner, they are the managers, the senior managers. They decide the plan, that what they are, what should be the budget, how much we have, and how much we can offer. We can just how much material we can buy, or maybe that what which item we should sell, and kind of decisions making. They need to decide that if there are three products in the market, product one, product two, and product three. So first of all, you know that doing a business a kind of easy, like okay, you have a showroom, and everything is there, everything is placed, you see, everything is placed on the racks, and there would be an air conditioned, there would be a counter, sales counter, and here there would be a title of the shop, and you would say you would hire some employees. Okay, start. You know that there would be a there obviously all that shop which you can see in a market, there would be, obviously there must have been a complete proper planning. There would be, and there would be some minds who are working uh, behind it, like product one, product two, product three. A person wanted to start a business. First of all, he for the role of management accounting comes. First of all, he would think that okay, which kind of business I should start, and what should I sell, what should be the location, everything he needs to think about. And so how, like, not just because that he likes this product, that product two he likes, so he would start. There are no likes and dislikes in business. Why they are doing the business? They want to earn profit. Obviously they want to earn a lifestyle of profit. So obviously they would say the product which is most profitable, he is going to sell. He would say, okay, I should start doing with that. I would go with that. And then they would say, okay, which supplier I should pursue? I want to do the who can supply me that. Okay, and the business above that, he could think, I want to start business. So who would which kind of business? A manufacturing business, a retail kind of shop, or I want to become a supplier, I would just buy something from the factory and then just sell in the market. Like which kind of business? So when they think about that, okay, they want to become a retailer, so they would say that which kind of product I should just sell in my shop, or maybe if you want to become a manufacturer, so which kind of, so all these things, and these are the things that they are discussed, they are internally being discussed. And like the supplier, they don't want any other shop, like think about the like we were just discussing about the shop, they don't want to give this knowledge to any other shopkeeper. They say, okay, I just buy from this, I have decided the supplier, so the shopkeeper wants this supplier should supply me this product only. Obviously it would not happen, but obviously these are the like how much rates he's offering me, how much discount. So these are the things that if they are selling any product at $100, so the how much is the cost, they are just deciding. If they are like selecting this supplier, so maybe or maybe this supplier, and they want to sell it at $100, so maybe this supplier is giving for $40, and this supplier is giving for $30, just for say. So obviously they are going to choose this supplier because $70 they are going to earn if they choose this supplier. Or maybe the supplier says that I want immediate cash, or maybe they do not have enough funds. They would say okay, and they say that okay, 3 months credit period I give you. Credit period means that you can just pay me later. I'm giving you, you have just started your business. So okay. So they have to just think about the best decision could be not 70 right now, maybe the 60, because they don't have enough finance to just buy that thing on cash. So these are the decisions on daily basis. Obviously, a company, a business needs to make. So management, there is like a foundation of business is the management accounting. If there is no management, there would be an obviously you can't think about a business who can be a successful business, called be a successful business. There is no team behind it. There are no minds behind it. There are no management who is working behind that business. So obviously, okay, so this is the thing, and the remaining paper FBT is and it's totally theory based, and like financial these 6 papers, FA1, FA2, and FFA, MA1, MA2, FMA, like both kind of questions can appear in exam. A theoretical part can appear, and also the calculation, the numericals would also. But FPT is totally theory based. A theoretical paper, it is designed and like that what you are going to study here, like what is the modern technology role in accounting, and what is the role of business organization. Your very first chapter you are going to study that, and then the role of accountant in business. Like these are which decisions you should make in certain business you are just running. So these are the things. Quite lengthy paper it is, but as you pass FBT you would have a lot of accounting knowledge, a theoretical accounting knowledge. Other papers would be like both numerical and theory based. Okay, so exam pattern. Here it says that computer based exam. Okay, CB is computer based exams, and FA1 to F3, like all 7 foundation papers are computer based papers. All papers from FA1 to F3 and 7 foundation level subjects are computer based exam. So I told you, I think in the very first slide already, that it's very flexible, can be taken any time of the year, instant results available right after the exams, right? Like you just go and start your paper. Like I tell you one thing, that how you are going to do. When you are ready for your paper, as I told you, the 7 papers can be achievable. You can pass in 1 or 1.5 year, right? First of all, this. Okay, so it means that you can start studying 2 papers altogether. or maybe if you are not confident, you can say, okay, I want to start first FA1. Otherwise, I suggest my students to do FA1 and MA1, both paper together, FA1 and MA1, right? MA1. When they start these two papers, so they can study in 2 to 3 months and they can pass. If you join Vertex, I'll give you a lot of tips to pass this in only 2 to 3 months. It is quite achievable, and you can just calculate your time that 7 papers you need to pass. If you already passed in these 2 papers, so it is quite achievable to pass in 1 year the foundation diploma papers, right? Anyway, so you're ready for exam. Let's see, you started with a Vertex or maybe anywhere you are studying, and you think that now you want to appear in exam. You can just today you can just go for a CP center, you can call them, or you can just say that I want to just book my paper. You can book your paper. They would give you some of the dates, you can decide, and then they would say that maybe that on December 5 at 9 okay 11 a.m. your paper will start, and the reporting time is 10 a.m. Reporting time means that you have to reach to that CB center before 1 hour, right? You say, okay, you reach there. So when you see the time is 11 a.m., they would ask you to just follow them, and they would say that here is the computer lab, the PC number XYZ, whatever. They would say that you can just, there would be plenty of PCs you would see in the lab, and they would say, okay, this is your PC, XYZ number. You would go and sit there. They would say, okay, you can start. On the screen, you will say that your ACCA registration number. You would enter that number, and what would happen? That there would be some instructions on the computer screen that how you can just like what you're supposed to do, and how like what is the exam pattern, and which kind of questions would appear in exam. You can read it, and then you would say next, and then start. When you start, your timer would starts, like there would be 2 hours you would have. You need to complete your paper in 2 hours. Total marks are 150 passing marks. It means that 50 questions would appear, and they would all be the MCQs based. Okay, and you can just one by one, you can just one question at a time would appear on your screen. I'm just talking about MCQs, like question types would be multiple choice questions, MCQs, or multiple responses questions, fill in the blanks, number entries. These things you would see. Scenario based questions and test exams. So obviously, as your level will go up, like in FA1, MA1, only these papers, in 2 papers, only MCQs would appear, and one at a time, like one MCQ at a time would appear. There would be 4 options, A, B, C, D. You need to just read the question and decide which would be the right answer. If it is numerical, you need to just do some calculation and decide that which could be the right option. And then multiple responses questions, where as you go to like FA2, MA2, there would be MCQs, and there would be a bit level up questions. The multiple responses would also be the A, B, C, D, E, F. So maybe 2 of them or 3 of them are correct options. Okay, and then you can also see fill in the blanks entry in FA2 and MA2 and other F1, F2, and F3 papers. Number entry would also be there. There would be a question, and there would be a blank. You need to enter like how many units you need to buy. Like after reading the question and whatever was the scenario, you need to enter maybe you need to buy 1,000. So you have to just enter the 1,000 here in the blank, and then click next for the next question. Scenario based questions like F1, F2, and F3, FPT, FFA, and FMA. There could be some of the questions for scenario based. They are called the MTQs. Okay, so these kind of things that you would see, and obviously to the 2 hours, when you would end your paper in 2 hours, or maybe before that, you're like like your result would appear on your screen immediately. Isn't it amazing that you don't need to wait for months or days that your result would be shown on ACC website or somewhere? No, these papers, the computer-based exams, these seven papers of foundation, you can just see your result immediately, whether your paper is successful or not. Or this is the thing, right? And I would just tell my students that they are when they are doing their paper, you need to just read the questions very carefully. And if you are confused in any of the questions, there would be an option for flag the question and you can move to the next question. Like maybe there are 50 questions, not maybe exactly. There are 50 questions and maybe one, two, three. So like obviously on the screen it is appearing question number one, then you see next, then question number two, then you say next, then question number three, like that. So when you are doing so, so maybe there are some questions like question number maybe five, question number nine, like these are the some of the questions. Let's say the 12 questions you were confused in, so you don't need to spend a lot of time there because the time would be running, that you can run out of time. I suggest my students just spend when you see the question, if you are confident, do it. If you think that it will take you more than 2 or 3 minutes, you can just flag it. You can flag that question and then go next. As you complete your, you should complete your paper, and like we can say the 1.5, try to complete 1 hour 20 in 1 hour 20 minutes or 1.5 hours. So there should be 30 to 40 minutes left. When there would be 30 to 40 minutes left, you would see, okay, 12 questions or maybe 6 questions or 7 questions are flagged. So there would be an option to see the flag questions. When you would see that all 50 questions would appear like that on your screen, and you can just click on like directly you can just click on maybe question number three. When you click on it, only question number three would appear on your screen. You would have enough time, you know that okay, like 10 questions are flagged and 40 you are quite sure, and 40 minutes are left, and only 10 minutes, only 10 questions you need to just solve now. So you would be quite confident. You would there would not no pressure on you that 40 minutes are enough. Now only 10 questions I am confused in, so I can just spend some time over them and just uh, I don't need to be rushed, and I would not end my paper on my own. Simply let it be as it is, and automatically when the 2 hours finishes, so what happened, you would it on screen you would see your result. And if you go with this technique, you need to sleep you need to have enough sleep before your exam. You should be quite relaxed and no pressure on you, and whatever you have studied, just take 8 to 10 hours sleep before your exam. Go to the exam center and just start doing your paper, and be relaxed. Try to just skip those questions which you feel are confused, you are confused in, so later on you can just spend some time over them. And when you go with this technique, I am definitely sure that you are going to pass your paper with the very good flying colors, right? So here I'm gonna just discuss the fee structure, as I have been telling about the exam pattern and all each and everything. But you must be worried about that how much it costs to enter in ACCA. So actually, when you are, I tell my students that as I tell you right now, if you think that you want to start this, you want to do ACCA, simply do what? Uh, you can just join us, or like if you want to join us and start studying ACC with Vertex Learning Solutions, we would say that you can also get registered and we can guide you. You can contact us on WhatsApp that how to register in a, like ACC. Because by sitting at your home, I will give you a step-by-step guide that you can register to ACC easily. and just doing what you need to like go to this here accglobal.com. Here, this is actually the thing. Here there would be a link, a button would be there on, I think, the right hand side, that apply now. I would tell you, if you just ask me, I would just tell you that how you can just get registered. Anyway, so this is the link, the fee charges you can see here, right? In the chat box also, I would try to drop this link and you can just check the fee structure. Initial registration, I tell my students that you can start studying, and then like ACCA registration can be done after a month or two, when you are willing to give your paper. So before that, this is I was just trying to tell you that 10 or 15 days before the paper, you can just go and get registered. Like, not go and go and get registered just by sitting at your home. Just you can just register. So initially, registration charges would be 89 pounds. And I tell you, like, this is very necessary for all of you to just go to this link. I'll drop this, or you can just take a screenshot and try to type this in your web browser, this URL. Like in some of the countries, like it will ask you to just choose your country. Maybe in some of the countries, there would be a discount. Sometimes initial registration there would be 40 or 50% discount. You can see, but these are the standard charges. It might vary 1 or 2 or 3 pounds up and down. You can see. Otherwise, the I think recently I have seen that initial registration is 89 pounds, annual subscription 137 pounds. Foundation exam papers, like the paper cost would be, yeah, just tell you, initial registration, this is a must that you need to do. Then like 137 pounds, this is actually when you do ACCA and you start doing ACCA Foundation Diploma, and maybe it will take you 4 years to complete your ACCA. So there would be like 4 times annual subscription charges you need to pay to ACCA. So that's why people think that they want to complete ACCA as soon as possible. They say that less than 4 years and this and that. uh, it is up to you. Like it doesn't mean to ACCA tell you that you need to pass your ACCA in 4 months only, 4 years only. It depends. It can take you 3 years. It can some of it depends, because it is a global kind of qualification, and so you know that not all fingers, 5 fingers are same. So everybody has their different story, different background, different education background, different. Maybe they have some financial reasons, or maybe some personal reasons. They don't wanna, they can't complete ACCA early. Maybe some of them can take 5 to 6 years. It depends. Okay, because it is all up to you. Whenever you're ready, ACCA say, then you can give your paper. But as you just take a lot of time to complete ACC papers, like in 1 year only, you 2 papers you are giving, so you need to bear this subscription fee. So that's why it is recommended that don't delay. Try to complete ACC as soon as possible so you can save your cost. So foundation, this is the thing, and foundation exam papers, the cost would be, the exam paper fee would be approximately, we can say, 98 pounds. Right, and tuition fee depends on the tuition provider. There would be different tuition providers, and they're having the different. You can say they offer the different fee and different programs they have. You can see that. You can just check that which one suits you. Right. So this is the expenses that you have to bear. Like who those who want to start, think about they can check if they are from maybe Pakistan or maybe India, in Nepal. So I think 50% discount is offered for them. Only can be checked when you just go to the accglobal.com and just say that you can just check the charges here, right? Otherwise, maybe if you are from UK, so the complete fee you have to give, right? And this is the first thing. And then tuition providers, second. And then third is what? The exam fee, right? And let's see what. let's say. So here I'm going to discuss something about the plenty of resources which Vertex offers you. I'm just writing here everything that you can see. You see that when you register to Vertex Learning Solutions as an SCCA student, as a foundation student, whatever, so we give you plenty of resources. Like, first of all, when you just enroll in one of our courses, we give you the your course access, and there you can just make your customized study plan. There would be an option for you that you want to study ACCA, so that particular paper. So there would be an automation there, like it will ask you that how many, like when you want to start, starting date, like you enroll today but you want to start from day after tomorrow or after a week. So you will start right here, the like select here the starting date. There would be a calendar for you and the ending date, that you want to finish this in month or 2 months. Then they would ask you number of days you want to study. Like in Monday, you can just click on it and then you can say that you can enter the number of hours. Like on Monday, you want to study for 120 minutes. In minutes, you need to give responses here. Or maybe then Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday, and maybe on weekdays, you want to study more, and weekends, you want to study less, maybe only 1 hour, whatever. So ACC, I tell you one thing, it doesn't mean that you need to just spend hours and hours of study. Simply, I would really tell you only 2 to 3 hours daily, and you can easily become an ACC and you can just pass your papers. You know that what happens that ACC say that a student must be consistent. Don't delay, don't do it like that. Most of the students, you know that what they do, they say that okay, they would study only on weekends, on in weekday they don't study. So that's why they struggle in papers. So if you like ACCA wants what disciplined students. You want to become, you want to live a disciplined life. Every day only 2 hours are enough. Okay, so you can just decide that you can make your plan, and then when you click on it, so it will just give you a customized plan that this day on maybe today's if 16 November, so on the 20th November, you need to spend 2 hours, and these are the topics that you have to cover. These are the videos and then notes you need to read, and maybe that there would be quizzes. So this is the thing, right? And we also offer the customized study plan regarding that, and study app which will give you a reminder. Like there would be when you make the customized study plan, there would it is connected with the VLS study app. It is not for the playback, video playback feature is not there. It is just for you what that you can make list, like you can click on it that okay, I have completed this topic. Then okay, I want to skip this topic. It seems difficult. I have just done this. Like this, you can just clear, and it will keep on giving you reminders. You can just set reminders. So it is connected with the mobile, uh, as mobile phone as well, that there is an app that you can just use it. So you won't delay things, and whatever your plan was for that particular day, you need to achieve your goal. So it will help you to keep on your track, and it will also motivate you, with there would be some alarms for you that this is your study time. So just stop doing whatever you are doing, you can just need to study. So video lectures we would, so I just why I would just spend a lot of time discussing this customized study plan, because it is really beneficial if you want to start ACCA. Use this feature of ours, and you can just be consistent by doing so, and you can easily achieve your goals and your targets that you want to complete that particular paper in 2 months, or maybe the less than 2 months you can do. Okay, so video lectures will provide complete course coverage. Assignments would be given to you. Tutor supports will be there, and 24 hours tutor support is there. You can write your queries in the WhatsApp group, and there would be announcements in the WhatsApp group for the crit practice sessions. Okay, so live sessions would also be there. The complete notes we provide. We don't need to study other Kaplan, BPP, tuition providers' books. Simply a concise notes would be there, so you can study that online. And then quizzes are there after each and every chapter. You would see a quiz, right? You would see a quiz, and you can just finish that quiz, and then you would just like the CB exam, and it will tell you that how much is your score. You can see your score. If it is good, you can move to the next chapter. If it is not quite satisfactory, you can just start or right over like start studying again. You can just repeat that, and maybe there are some things that you can ask from your tutor, right? And so progress test would also be there after each 3 to 4 chapters. There would be a progress test for your revision purpose. And we can say the complete notes are there. That in the end, two final mocks we would provide you. So when you do so, so after checking your result, that the tutor will give you a green signal. Okay, you have scored quite well, maybe 18 or 19 in your mock. So it tells you like automatically, you know that obviously you are ready for the exam. So and we are going to give you two mocks. So plenty of things, and you see that there are thousands of students around the globe who are studying with Vertex Learning Solutions, and we you can also just check on our website. I would say thank you for joining us, and I'll say that you can just go and check on our website. This is our website address, and here is our email address. If you want to write us to us, you want to send us an email and you have any query, you can just write us. I would really tell you that please, I suggest you to please go to this website for like https colon slash vls-online.com, and you can just check our demo lectures which are available there. You can enroll to any of the course you want. Like if you have completed your graduation, you want to pursue ACCA qualification, you can start your ACCA papers. And if you are just completed your intermediate or O level or maybe matric student, you can still start doing ACCA, and you can get registered to any of our course. You can start doing FA1, MA1 with us, and this is our WhatsApp number on your screen. Please, you can just take note, and right after this session, you can just contact us immediately on WhatsApp. You can drop your name and your country and further details, or if you want to get the direct interaction with me, you can just contact to our coordinator on this number, and we can just we are here to serve you and give you more details regarding ACCA qualification. We would love to serve you. And this is it for today. Thank you so very much for joining. And now I would love to have your questions, and I would ask you to, you can just unmute yourself, and you can, if you have any questions, you can start asking. Thank you so very much for joining.